how to always, and I mean always, win Warzone in Modern Warfare. I'm going to be giving you all of my best tips for winning. I've played so much Warzone now. I would like to say I'm some sort of an expert, but also I'm just a random YouTuber with barely 1,000 subscribers. So it is what it is, but I'm going to be giving you my best tips on how you guys can win, as well as some tips of when you get into the gulag at the end of the video on how you can beat your opponent in the gulag nice and easy without having to be paid to be revived by your teammates. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Before we begin though, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new, subscribe, because I'm going to do plenty more videos like this. So many videos on Warzone, how to wins. I'm going to be doing videos on plunder and how to always win plunder. I'm going to be doing more videos like this when the limited time modes come out as well. I'm also going to be doing a how to always win the limited time modes on top of that. So there's loads of content, so make sure you're subscribed for it all. And if any of these tips helped you out to get your first win, then make sure you leave a like on the video. And if you have any tips of your own that I've missed in this video, then drop them in the comment section below. So I'm going to be totally transparent with you guys. This is not a strategy on how you can get stupid amount of kills, because this is a strategy on how you guys can win. Winning involves getting less kills. You don't get a shitload of kills and the win unless you're Optic Scump's dad, in which case most of us, including me, are Timmy No Thumbs trying to be better at Call of Duty. So how to win Warzone all of the time? First of all, nice and simple, land with your team. You can't be being a flipping hero, landing on your own, expecting to get a shitload of kills, die, go to the gulag, lose, and then expect your teammates to revive you. Land with your team. And this brings me on to my next tip, which is try to play with people who can communicate. Play in a party up, play with your friends. Make sure they have a mic and they can talk. It is so important, because half the time you've got no idea what's going on. I hear a shot, I think it's from behind me, turns out it's 100 meters in front of me. So, I mean, that just might be me, but anyway, the point still stands. If you've got teammates to communicate with, you can all tell each other where the enemies are. If a teammate goes down, you've got no idea where he's got shot from, assuming he's not communicating. But if he was to communicate, you guys know exactly where he got shot from, you know exactly how far away, and you know if you might be able to sneak a quick revive before your teammate gets fired off over to the gulag. So as I said before, this isn't a video on how to be Optic Scump's dad. This is not a video that's going to turn you into an MLG pro and get you a shitload of kills and the win. Optic Scump's dad is for that. This video is to help you get the win. And the next tip is play tactically. You don't want to be landing in the middle of the flipping map. That is just an absolute no-no. There's too many ways you can get shot from. So my tip is land on the edge of the map or the edge of the new circle and work your way in with the circle. That eliminates every single person behind you. That also eliminates some to the side of you. So you only have to focus on the people in front of you, which is a huge advantage. If the people are in the middle of the map, they've got to worry about the left, right, diagonal, up, down, everywhere if you're in the middle of the map. But you can eliminate all of those problems if you just stick to the edge of the map. The next tip is also to use your own classes and make sure that they have Ghost on them. Because this is not Black Ops 4, this is not Blackout. In this game, you can buy streaks. And if a whole team buys a UAV, that's 3 players, buy a UAV and call them in all at once, then they can have like a Blackbird type thing. If you have Ghost, this eliminates that whole problem altogether. You're free. You don't have to wait till the end. Every single person on the other team calls in a UAV. You're on the map, you're showing up, you've lost because you didn't have Ghost on. Use Ghost and use your own classes. Now this one and my next tip sort of linking quite well. So the next tip is use 1 sniper rifle at least. Normally I like to run 2 or 3 snipers. Just the more sniper power you have, the better. This map is flipping enormous. The movement is slow and clunky. Getting sniper kills is not only easy and helps towards your overall stats and your overall XP that you get, it's also easier on you in the later rounds. So when you take these people out and they lose in the gulag, you don't have to worry about them later on in the game. Use at least 2 or 3 snipers. You've got your long range covered and your medium range covered. And the good news with a sniper, even if someone blows a new asshole in your player, does not matter, because they're so far away they've had to snipe you. You can quickly get your teammate up. But let's assume for a second that they're not far away, they're close up. This is why you want to buy armor and self-revive. Self-revives, I cannot stress enough how important these things are. If someone's come and pinged you, right, let's just assume someone was mid-range, they've shot you with an AR, right, now they're pushing. Your teammates are getting nervous. You're there like, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. They're like, no, we're getting pushed. They chuck a few nades, they chuck a few stuns. You're all starting to bottle it. But this is where the self-revive comes in. 1, the other team think you're down. And 2, your teammates don't have to focus on your ugly ass to try and get you up. Normally, when you're getting pushed by a team, your teammates are not even going to contemplate getting you up. They're going to be focusing on trying to kill the other team that's trying to kill them. So if you pop a self-revive, you're up, you're back in the fight. You're also unexpectedly reviving yourself, which takes an unexpected turn of events in the gunfight because the team thought you were down and now you're up. And then you've also brought some armor plates, so you've got some armor to go on as well. So now on to the gulag. After all my tips you've just listened to, none of them have worked. But the gulag is the one place you can seek some redemption. You've gone down, you've tried to be a hero, you fucked it up really badly. Now you want to make an amends. You want to get in the gulag, you want to win. You want to also try and get back and help your team. So how do you get easy wins all the time in the gulag? Now, my first tip is if there's 2 players of your team in the gulag, so say there's 3 man, 2 of them in the gulag, call out to each other. Help each other out. I know that one person would only be able to realistically get out the gulag and get called out, but that's one player that you can guarantee will get back into the map so they can revive you, assuming that you lose in the gulag. So let's just assume that you were the unlucky, unfortunate soul that didn't manage to get the call outs given it to him. Your teammate managed to get the win because you've called out to him, but you've got no one to call out for you. Now I'm going to give you some power. Knowledge is power, and I'm going to give you guys that knowledge and that power. So what you all need to do is exactly what I do. So what I did is I ran straight away to the right. Now you can do this on the left, whichever you prefer, but the right or the left, run to one of those sides straight away. Now this enables you to see the entire cross of the map, and if the player doesn't cross the map where your line of sight is, he's either in his back spawn or directly to your side. Now the way to anticipate this, peek to the side. If you don't see him, toss a stun, and hopefully you'll catch him or catch her with a stun, and you can run over, you can gun down and get an easy win. Now obviously it doesn't always play out like this, so I've got one last tip before we all go. If you've got more HP than the player that you are facing, do not jump on the flag. You will win because you have more health. So what you need to do is, if you say you shot him once, right, and you're at 100 health, he's at 99, do not jump on the flag. Wait for him to jump on the flag. When you see that thing going up, go over there, kill him. He won't be expecting it. He'll be flustered, he'll be rushed, because if he doesn't jump on it, you get the win because you've got 1 extra health. But like I said earlier on, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching, and if any of these tips helped you, make sure you like the video and subscribe if you are new. But thank you for watching. This is LUKEY, and I'm signing out. Peace.